welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how can you solve your problem. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the 2 of Pentacles. Group 2 is the 3 of Pentacles. Group 3 is the 9 of Pentacles. And group 4 is the Emperor. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below in the description box. You can also find details of my personal readings if you're interested in booking with me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this reading and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the 2 of Pentacles. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle you have the Creativity, Purpose, Harvest, Devotion. From the Divine Abundance Oracle you have Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. And then from the Good Commentary you have the King of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I'm feeling like it's not a good idea for you to think too hard to try and find solutions. It feels like the more you think, the more you might get confused and like the more options you might come up with, and it feels like it will be overwhelming, and it feels like it's better for you to just like get on with some kind of work or just like some action. I want to say it's like doing rather than sitting around thinking any longer. Like maybe time is of the essence in this situation. And spending any time like making decisions or trying to choose what to do or trying to think, it just feels like it's going to make things more stressful for you. And I also feel like you might be beating yourself up in your mind. Like the longer you think, the more negative you get, the more pessimistic you get, the less confident you get. Especially if it's like a matter of romance. It's like if you're like thinking about talking to someone, or I don't know, like you're feeling shy about relationships or something like that. Whatever it is, I just feel like the more time you spend thinking about it, the more you might be talking yourself out of it. And maybe that's the answer. Maybe it is like you don't actually want it that bad, or it's not right for you or something like that. It's like the thinking about it is like doing too much. Maybe you keep second guessing your decision you've already come to, if you know what I mean. It's like doing would be better than sitting around thinking in the way of like not confusing yourself more. And it's like maybe there's only one thing that's possible to do, and it's maybe already chosen for you without you having to like think about it or keep trying to come up with like alternative possibilities. I want to say there may be something you can return to that's been forgotten or that you've been distracted from that would be really good to put a lot of energy into. This might be a job that you used to do, or like maybe it's like a person you used to talk to who you don't talk to anymore, or like something that worked in the past that has worked before that might work again to solve this specific problem you're having. I do feel like mentality is a big thing. Like you might be able to find the solution much easier if you do start to like feel more than think, like feeling better rather than like thinking negatively, if you know what I mean. It's like coming at the situation with more of like a feelings approach than a thought approach, like a compassion energy is coming through, like a kind of like caring and nurturing and trying to be there for like other people maybe, or trying to just do what feels right in your heart rather than what sounds right in your head kind of thing. And I feel like instinct is very important as well, rather than plans and things like that. It's more like waiting for the moment when you feel like it's the right moment. I do feel like there may be people to talk to as well who might have good advice if you've like run out of ideas yourself. It might be someone who's really kind and generous and thoughtful and nurturing and gentle to be around. It feels like there may be someone to communicate with. For someone, there may be an apology to make for, I'm not sure, it's like a lack of thinking or something like that. Sorry for this reading being random. It feels like there's like lots of different problems coming through. But yeah, it feels like maybe the kind of problem has been like a wrong way of thinking, and the solution is to come at it again from like a feelings perspective, like a heartfelt apology, and it feels like not something to think too much about, but just something to do. I also feel like there may be a difficulty in communicating with a particular person. That might be someone's problem. And it feels like, again, like, don't think too much or just wait for the time when it happens and kind of like feel the situation out, because it feels like there will be an opportunity to talk, but it may not be planned or prepared. It might be one where you just like happen across it. I also want to say manifesting and daydreaming might actually help you in this situation. So not like thinking, but allowing your emotions and your mind to wander to things that you want to be the solution to the problem, or to like imagining the problem solved already. It's like instead of thinking about the problem, you might want to think about the feeling you'll get when the problem is solved and when you feel happy. I feel like that's really helpful for someone. It's like the feeling you get when the problem is solved rather than like the solving of the problem. It's just like a way of flipping your manifesting to the solution itself. And I feel like that's really important in general. It might just be one of those messages. I do feel like someone is weighing something up to the point where it's becoming like a bit pointless to weigh it up. It's like the decision is made for you because it's taking so long for you to think about it. It's like maybe about a relationship or something. It's like, really, are any of the options right for you if you have to think so hard about it? It should be really obvious to you if it's like a matter of love. And again, it's like maybe your feelings are telling you the answer, like there's one specific person you actually keep thinking about or keep feeling about, and maybe you're trying to decide between like them and someone else, but it's like, why are you even trying to when it's so obvious to you? I want to say someone, like, don't be a dickhead about the situation. It's like an obvious one and you need to not be a dickhead about it. So yeah, sorry for that message, but I do feel like there may be some like love-based solution, like a nice, kind person, or just being honest about your feelings with somebody, or apologizing, or something really simple. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Sorry it's a bit short. If you would like more details and you have like a more specific personal problem, please do get in touch with me for a reading. I'm doing an offer at the moment, but I don't know when you guys are watching this reading because it's timeless and it's going to be up for probably ever, as long as YouTube's a platform. So yeah, just check out the information below, and if you do see an offer on my channel, please feel welcome to get in touch. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Three of Pentacles. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have White Rhinoceros, Stability, Confidence, Steadiness, Abundance. From the Divine Abundance Oracle, you have Energetic Clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and Justice. I do feel like for you guys, you may want to come for like a personal reading or something with the High Priestess here, but I also feel like readings in general, and you might be able to find free ones on YouTube if you're like not able to afford a personal. I feel like readings in general might be able to provide quite a lot of insight and answers on like specific matters. I have quite a few on my channel that you might find helpful. There's one called like The Answer to Your Question. There's a few called like What Will Happen If and things like that. So I feel like you might be able to find more insight than you think through things like readings, but also through your own downloads and your own instinct and your own intuition and your own thinking process and your own daydreaming. I feel like you can find a lot of solutions to your own problems, and I feel like they'll come in the time that they're meant to come, and you can't really rush them. It's like you might have to be patient. You might have to take quite a while to be still and eliminate all distractions to just focus on this solution that you can find. And I do feel like you will find the right one in the right time. I also want to say it looks like everything's already going right with this problem that you're having. Like, I'm not sure if you've already done something or you've like put out some energy towards solving the problem already, but it feels like if you haven't already done something, I want to say you will do the right thing and this problem will be righted. This problem will be solved and things will go as they're meant to go. I do feel like this might take some time. This group, like solving this problem, it might be like an extended period of having this problem, but also I do feel like there are solutions coming. And it feels like it will come through readings, so do definitely think about coming for a personal. I have an offer at the moment if you're interested. I don't know when you're watching this though, but yeah, if you're watching when I'm posting it, there's an offer on my channel right now. I feel like other people might be able to help you in general. It doesn't have to be readings, but like other people in your surroundings, maybe colleagues, if you're having like a work problem, I feel like someone else in your like friendship group at work, or someone else in your team, or someone else knows the solution. Like if you're having a problem with work or a thing that you're trying to figure out how to do, there is someone in the world that knows how to solve it, and you might be able to find it on like a forum or a YouTube tutorial. It's like you can find the information from someone else if you don't know what to do. But also you might want an advisor. You might want to ask for advice. It might be like a financial advisor, a lawyer particularly is coming through for somebody. It's like maybe a serious matter that could lead to like legal concerns. So I do feel like someone might want to consult with a lawyer. Also, I feel like there may be a really good friend who's like fair-minded. Someone really balanced might be good. Someone who knows more than you. Someone who's got experience. Someone who's gonna give you the right answer. But yeah, for some of you, it could be like a reader or a psychic or something. It's like, I don't know, for everyone, it's like different problems. So yeah, do come to me for a personal if you have like a very personal problem. But anyway, I feel like if you keep with it and you keep with like looking for solutions to this problem, you will find it and it will come to you, and I feel like it will come to you at the right moment and it will be really obvious. It does seem like there is some information you can read as well. I'm not sure if it is like Google searches or like books you already have, or if you're a reader, maybe like reading into it yourself. Like readings, again, it keeps coming through. I'm not sure if someone's needing to like get rid of some possessions and get rid of some old stuff and move on from things. I'm hearing like someone has too many options with a solution to a problem. It's like there's too many. Maybe you have too many options in love, or too many career choices, too many things to do in one day. And it feels like the more you can just like get rid of options, get rid of to-do list items, get rid of the possibilities, the easier it will be. It feels like there's maybe going to be a situation where you boil it down to one or two, and then it's really easy to pick between the one or two options, or maybe even three options. But yeah, I do feel like there needs to be a more strict focus right now. It feels like maybe someone's getting distracted and having like too much going on. I feel like you need to be very intensely focused on, one, the solution to the problem, and two, maybe the unseen aspects and looking at things from a different perspective. Like you might want to I feel like changing the view of something might help you to find the solution yourself. Like maybe if you get like a higher perspective on it, or if you change your angle, metaphorically speaking, it's just kind of a weird vibe where there's maybe like too much in the way for you to see what you need to see. And it's like once you can clear it all away or just change your angle, it's becoming really obvious to you. So yeah, I do feel like you might want to change up your thinking and try and remove any distractions. Again, I really feel like just go and be by yourself and think about it, and maybe write down your ideas, because that keeps coming through. Like writing and reading and like doing the right thing is coming through. And I feel like for some of you it's really obvious what the right thing to do is. I would say don't try and be deceptive, and for some of you it's like maybe put off making a decision about something for right now until it becomes really sure. It feels like you might have potential to procrastinate a little bit. I know that's a weird message, but yeah, if you can delay the decision until you're really sure, definitely do. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like more information on your particular problem and how to solve it, please do feel free to get in touch for a reading. The information will be linked below. You can also find details of my Patreon and my PayPal for donations if you're feeling generous. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to see more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the 9 of Pentacles card. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Sea Turtle, Beginning, Self-Reliance, Journey, Home. From the Divine Abundance Oracle, you have Letting Go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. From the Good Commentary, you have Judgment, the Tower, and the 7 of Wands. This seems like really stressful situation and like a really stressful problem to have. And I feel like there's not like an easy solution, but I do feel like there is like a notification or a message or a news of a solution, or a news that will be very important for you soon. Feels like maybe there's someone you can call, or someone who's calling you, or something that will make some kind of difference to the situation. But for some of you, it might make it even more stressful. I'm not sure. It's like maybe it doesn't actually make it easier, and you might find that Like, say you ask someone for help, it might be that they don't want to help you, and you might have to deal with it on your own, and it might be really stressful for you. I'm just seeing that it might require a lot of hard work and effort, this situation. It might not be really easy, but I do feel like you can maybe relax more than you have been, because I feel like the right mind state to solve the problem, it's like being willing to do a lot of work, but also being receptive enough to hear ideas from people, or to be able to receive guidance from like readings or from your own higher power, or however you receive guidance, like to be able to like maybe read into things, or yeah, just like get calm down enough to ask someone else. It's like, it's feeling like there are people you can ask and there are ways to solve the problem, but it just feels very stressful right now. And I feel like it's not very easy, and I feel like you may have to rely on yourself first and foremostly. I do feel like there may be a solution that comes on its own, but it feels like you do have to work very hard in the meantime anyway. And I feel like it's good to stay relaxed while you work hard as much as possible, because it just feels like it's very tense, and I feel like that's making finding solutions and doing the work harder. It's like you're stressing yourself out to the point where it's harder than it needs to be. But I'm not minimizing this situation. I feel like there is news coming that's very slow, and it's like the meantime you may need to put a bit of pressure on. I'm not sure if there's someone you need to talk to or remind about something, or if there's like a thing you can do yourself in the meantime, like actions you can take on your own. I'm feeling like a maybe time pressure situation where it's going to take longer than it needs to, or something like that. Like there's a solution coming, but it takes too long and you need to rush with something. I do feel like there is something that can be revealed to you, and I'm not sure if it's like someone you need to ask, or if it's something that you've missed or something like that, or it's something that's coming very soon but not quite yet when you're watching this reading. I do feel like you might be able to pray for solutions for some of you. It feels like maybe at least trying to see if there's like a assistance or help available for you. It feels like it's still worth communicating with people, even if you do end up having to solve the problem by yourself. It just feels like it might be still like advice that you can get, or someone can point you in the right direction or something like that. I feel there's a need to stay where you are right now. I'm seeing there's like something to do with home, and kind of staying with the same course. I'm seeing like there may be a temptation to suddenly change everything up and do something completely different. It feels like you may have to continue with what you're doing right now. I feel like someone may want to quit what they're doing because it's getting stressful, but it feels like it's the right thing for you to do still, and it's more like I need to let go of stress a little bit, I want to say. It feels like there's a lot happening, but it's happening really slowly, and I feel like your situation's better than you think. Like, I feel like your problems are really stressful to deal with. I do feel like things are really stressful. But it feels like there is some kind of solution that's maybe not obvious right now. But it seems to be coming, even if it is really slow. So yeah, I'm sorry if it is really slow to come in for you guys. But I hope that reading was helpful anyway. And please do feel free to come for a personal reading, because it feels like for some of you might be able to get a lot more guidance, or like feel free to just watch other readings on the channel and stuff. You might find some helpful solutions. I've done this once before. It was like the solution to your immediate problem. I don't know why that one's coming up. That might be relevant for you. But yeah, if you would like a personal, the information will be below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Emperor. Let's see what cards you have. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have White Pelican, Ease, Optimism, Grace, Cooperation. From the Divine Abundance Oracle, you have Limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The Divine can use anything and anyone. From the Good Commentary, you have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool. It feels like there's something fresh to consider in this situation, like something you haven't considered yet. It's like a new possibility that you've never even imagined. That's brand new, that's something that I feel like you might just stumble upon. It feels like a miraculous solution that just comes to you. I know that sounds really too good to be true, but I feel like the solution to the problem is kind of too good to be true. And you're going to laugh about this one day. I want to say this is like a problem which is quite big and seems big to solve. But I feel like there's like someone who can help you or something that can help you. And it does feel like quite miraculous and stupendous and amazing. And it feels like really easy, surprisingly easy. And I feel like honestly having a really good attitude about the situation will help you. It feels like having a very abundant, limitless, as this card says, attitude will really help you. I feel like there may be a friend, or for someone it's your father or someone else who will make your life easier if you talk to them about this problem. It's like a really easy solution. And I feel like you just need to imagine, like literally as this card says, it says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. And I really feel like for you, it's like the Fool, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands. Like this is just giving that somebody is going to come and help you, or something is just going to fall in front of your feet, I want to say, and you can't ignore it. It's like say if you want money, there might be like money on the floor, or I'm not sure, it's like some opportunity, like your friend might just call to you like, hey, I've got this job and I need someone else to help me, and it's like cash in hand and it's paid like at the end of the day tomorrow. It feels like there's a miraculous solution, and maybe what you need to do is communicate with people and communicate with friends and keep your mind very pure and open to solutions that you've never imagined before. It does feel like something unimaginably new. Like it's not something that you're already doing. It's not something that feels obvious right now, but it might later. It might be like, oh, I can't believe I didn't just like talk to that one person. Or I can't believe that I didn't just do that really obvious seeming thing that didn't seem obvious as a solution to this particular problem. I also feel like some of you, it's already on its way and you can just lay back and relax. I'm not sure if it's that you've already tried to solve the problem enough ways and the universe is like giving you the solution. And I feel like you might already be thinking very openly and abundantly about it in a way where you're willing to do whatever that presents itself to you as an option, and willing to help people and willing to receive help and things like that. It just feels like you've already done enough and you've already maybe put some work out there that's like solving your problem. Like I'm not sure if your problem is like a work and money thing and it's like you've already got the job or you've already got it in your bank account and you just don't realize. Like maybe it's in like a savings account, or maybe someone wants to give you a gift and it's like the right moment. It's like the perfect timing where they give you a gift. But yeah, I'm not saying like don't try to solve your problem any other ways, especially if it is something really difficult. I'm just seeing there is like a very wonderful solution, and it is giving me that you will kind of laugh about this one day, about maybe stressing about this. For some of you, maybe you don't really have a problem, like you're watching this reading just for fun and maybe there is no problem and it's just like kind of humorous that you're getting such good cards. I do feel like maybe for someone, it's like you just meet somebody new and it kind of like creates happiness in your life, and that might be the solution to your problem. So maybe you're lonely right now and your problem is loneliness, and I feel like it's like a divine timing kind of thing, and a keeping yourself pure and happy and optimistic thing. It's like you need fresh thoughts and fresh energy, and maybe there's like a new person that's coming to you that's your dream person, and it's just about being in the right place at the right time and being relaxed and optimistic enough to talk to them in the right way and to see it as like a new opportunity. So yeah, definitely try and think differently, try and freshen yourself up, try and, I want to say, go outside and maybe get some daylight and maybe talk to people, especially your dad or your friends or somebody who's like your partner or like your dream person. For somebody, it's like there's a way to communicate with your dream person, and it might seem really, really obvious. It might seem like stupidly obvious, but it might be really new and something you didn't think about before, even though it's really obvious. So yeah, if you do want any more information, please feel free to come to me for a personal reading. I'm doing an offer right now, so you can find that on my channel if you're watching when I'm posting this. Otherwise, there'll be a link in the description box for the personal readings information video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.